you're sure in a hurt. You think you can treat me like dirt and then get away with it, honey. Well, you got another thing coming now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome you back to the People Show, the VAdio Show. And of course, if you've been watching, you know I like to name my episodes. And this one's called On the Post with Military Lifestyle. Now, we're in the Hampton Roads area, and there's many upon many military families. So a lot of people don't understand this. I was in the military, so it's a lot of things we go through that the regular civilian may not understand. So I have a couple here today that's going to help bring a better understanding of it. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
All right, let the people know who you are and what you do. You don't have to tell exactly what your job is because we don't want nobody, getting shot. But tell them who you are and what you do in general.
Okay.
Well, my name is Chrystelle Giles, and I've been in the Navy for 14 years. And I am a culinary specialist, but right now I am a recruiter for the Hampton Roads area.
Okay.
And I'm James Giles. I'm in the military, U.S. Navy, and been in for 11 years. Mm-hmm. And that's basically it.
I know you can't go too deep
can't go into details.
I don't want no trouble, man.
Yeah.
But what's so special about you guys are, you have a lot of people who are in the military, but you rarely get somebody who both are in the military. So you probably have double the issues when it comes to the military lifestyle. So I guess the first thing I want to ask is, how does it affect family life? Just the fact of, because I'm sure you have to go out to sea,
right.
You have to move around, drive around and whatnot. So how does it affect the family life, relationship, kids, so on and so forth?
Well, it can be very tedious.
Mm-hmm.
It can bring a strain on the relationship with your family.
Mm-hmm.
With both of us being in the military, we're extremely busy.
Right.
Our work days start around the same time and they end really late at night. And we have a 10-year-old son and a teenage that's in college and another one that's in high school. So the strain is you're so busy, mm-hmm. and realistically, we don't even own our own lives. We're at work at the time mm-hmm. that mm-hmm. we're supposed to be at work, and we come home
right.
at the time that we're allowed to, no matter what the family has going on.
Right.
So I would say that's the type of strain that you really don't ever get enough quality time.
Got you.
With
Got
the
you.
family.
And in addition to that, most of the time, what we've been able to do is go into a rotation, which is like a 3-year rotation, mm-hmm. where when I'm out to sea, mm-hmm. that 3 years, she'll be shore
Got
side.
You. Okay.
And then vice versa. Every 3 years, we'll
right.
switch off so that when we have that the child at home,
mm-hmm. somebody's always
taken care of.
Yep. Now, everybody doesn't have that luxury, am I right, to be able to pick and choose, if I'm going to go out to sea or... not everybody has that luxury.
No.
Because you do recruiting, so I know you deal with a lot of different situations. So, I mean, I guess the question I would have is, what situations have you seen with some new people coming in? They don't have the options, they have kids. Like, what would you say to them to kind of help them navigate through those, unforeseen issues that they may face?
I would encourage them to really have a lot of planning. Mm-hmm. And the only way for you to really be successful in the military is if you have a strong back backbone with your family. You have to have a family that is very supportive of your career, because it not only takes your immediate family, it takes grandparents, it takes aunts and uncles to say, hey, I'm going to take your children while you're deployed or while you're working, and you just have to have a real strong sense of community with you. And I would encourage people that's just coming in, don't get overwhelmed. You know, seek out the resources that the military has for us. And you're not considered weak if you ask for help.
Right.
But do take advantage of all the different opportunities that they afford for us.
Okay, that's good advice. I wish I had you when I was in there. But relationship-wise, because you know, it can be kind of tough. They had a running joke when I was in the military about this guy named Jody, and when I came in, I didn't know who Jody was. You know, and we're off camera. You didn't know who Jody was either, but you know who Jody is. Yeah. Jody is that guy who, while you're gone, comes to the house. And there's a lot of insecurities that come with a lot of Navy men because of that, and women as well, you know, because you got to be gone for all this time. And then y'all both being in the military, not only do you have to be gone for a long period of time, but when you're there, you don't get as much time as you'd like. So what do you guys do to solve that problem, or what advice would you have for someone that may be kind of insecure, dealing with those issues, you know? Do y'all got advice?
I would say like pre-deployment planning on what you're going to do after the deployment. Maybe a nice getaway, a trip. We've decided to do that, is invest some money into something that's going to be really nice. And just look forward to that.
Right, and shut everything out and just focus on each other.
Exactly. Also, like during deployment, maintaining that communication. Via Facebook, via Skype, whatever you can to maintain that communication, to alleviate the worries and anxieties of what's going on at home. And then the other side of it is just trust. Trust God, and then trust that God is taking care of your home and taking care of the wife or husband, and they're in God's hands. And you gotta have that. And one thing I did find, and that's funny about the trust situation, a lot of people get married early in the military. What is that all about?
The money.
Is it? Cut and dry, that's what it is. Because when we get married, we get some extra cheese coming in, BAH, things like that.
And they're young. They don't understand. They see, the first thing they see when they go to their school or in boot camp, wow.
Because I'm gonna keep it real with you, because I was in the military as well. I come from a small town, so the pickings are slim. So when you come up to a bigger city, I mean, it's a plethora. I've been wanting to use that word all week. It's a plethora of, you know. So therefore, you get overexcited. You know, you just grab one and just. But I think that caused a lot of issues with wondering about Jody, is because of the fact that you make these quick decisions. And that's not even just a relationship. I see him spending their money, you know, terribly, buying these cars that you don't need. You live on the boat, you could be saving your money, you know, things like that. But they don't take the time to live life for themselves or learn things for themselves first. And it's a lot of women in this area who understand how much they get paid, and they take full advantage. What advice, again, would you both have for a wife that's in the military, you know, one that's in the military and one that's single? Because you tell me there's a difference there.
Yeah, well, there's a difference. A female that's in the military and you're single, you only have to invest in your children and your career. You don't have to invest in anything else. But when you're a wife and you're in the military and you have children on top of everything else, you have to invest in all the different aspects. So I would say the advice for a wife: be who your husband wants you to be. Invest in your relationship. Having good sex life goes a very long way. And when you're working up to pre-deployments and post-deployments, you get it in. You know, and that keeps a healthy balance of a relationship. When he's out to sea, he'll know what he's going to come home to. I would say invest in other objects. You know, keep the temptation away. You have to do whatever you can do to keep the temptation down. And for the single people, you just work hard. Don't be so concerned about when am I going to get a husband? Who's going to love me and my children? You just work hard and serve your country and your children, and the rest to follow when it's time. Because sometimes they rush so quickly into having a relationship, and they don't even know who they are.
Exactly, that's true.
That would be my advice.
Husbands,
Okay,
single?
so the husband in the military, I emphasize to release the pressure in the most healthiest way, which is whether it's working out. I emphasize working out because that's a great way to make sure that
you
your
look like you got a mean left hook, brother. Like you've been working out a lot.
But it's the truth. You get in there and then you release your frustrations. You know, everything, all that built up inside. You know. As well, just stay busy with the work that you have. You know, within your rate. Focus in on that. I mean, and there's a number of other options you might have within on board the ship, which is like, you know,
depending on the ship you're on.
Yeah, the recreation, the MWR activities. Just stay involved. Keep your mind busy. That's for the married man. But for the single man, don't get so serious with the relationships you have on the ship, because most of the time it's going to be temporary.
Gotcha.
So, and it's difficult to realize that, but you know, it's a reality. It's going to be temporary because they're going to go off to another ship, and you're going to be
people,
and you're going to be in a distant relationship, and it's, you know, unless you're prepared to do that and you really have, you know, decided between one another, this is what you want to do. Because I'm not going to say it can't work,
but you're gonna work for that.
It's gonna be some hard work.
And communication is huge. I think it's easy for both of us because we've been where each other where they're at. I've been out to sea, I've been deployed, so I know the frustration he's dealing with while he's out there. I know mentally what he's going against, and so it's easier for us to be able to communicate with each other. Some days when he comes home, I already know the kind of day he's had. So
you don't want to fall back.
You and just keep my distance. And the same with me out recruiting. You just have to have a lot of open communication, and you have to take time for yourself away from the spouse. You know,
just to recharge.
You have to recharge, and then you have to really, for us, we keep a community of family and friends that really support us and that really pray over us. And, you know, when the temptation comes, sometimes it gets a little crazy, and, you know, we'll talk, and, you know, it helps.
But you need that release.
Because there is no one set answer to make dual military lifestyles work. You know? It takes trial and error, you know, but there are some things that's an absolute no. And Jody's are an absolute no. No.
And you should know that.
There's no room for Jody's.
But you know what? I really appreciate y'all. It was very helpful. I wish I had y'all around when I was in the military. I really do. Thank y'all for coming to the show.
For having
Thank you.
All right. This isn't the end of the episode, so y'all don't touch that dial. I'm coming to your house. This is the VAdio show.
Someone once said, getting there is half the fun. From downtown to Old Town, Go Past 365 connects you to entertainment, restaurants, friends. Go Past 365. Find out more at gopast365.com.
A message from one of our proud sponsors.
Here at the Hayes Real Estate team, we work together to make sure you reach all of your home buying and selling goals. We partner with certified credit professionals and preferred lenders to make sure your dreams of homeownership come true. And when you're ready to make that next move, we can get your home sold quickly for you.
The Hayes Real Estate team, all we do is make moves for you.
Welcome, Hampton Roads, to another episode of Mind Your Business, where we connect our community one business at a time. Hampton Roads, today I have with me the founder and brainchild behind Smart Giraffe Computer Services.
Yes, sir.
Jay Smith.
Hey,
Jay
man.
Smith.
How you doing, Bert?
Pleasure to have you on the show today.
Pleasure to be here, my brother.
All right, good deal, good deal. So Jay, tell us who is Smart Giraffe?
Who is Smart Giraffe?
Yes, sir.
Man, that's a very good question. I guess that would be me.
Okay.
Well, actually, it started with me about 5 years ago. We had actually started as J&J Computer Services, and that was kind of a hard thing to market. And came up with the whole Smart Giraffe idea between my wife and mother-in-law. For me being smart and being probably the tallest giraffe, smallest, you know what I mean. But
right.
really where it came about was it just started, I saw a need in the community for computer repair.
Right.
We're running with the big boys. They have this tendency to basically have us perish for our lack of knowledge because we don't really have many places that we can go to take our computers that are not working properly without being severely overcharged and lack of customer service.
Right.
You know, we have those, you know, they say that IT people aren't really relational or people.
Right.
You know, and the gift I've been given is to be both.
Wow.
So what happens is I'm able to take the gifts that I've learned through schooling and being self-taught and trial and error, pretty much, to be able to help the community with the gift that I have of computer repair and services, and at the same time be able to offer them with excellent customer service and have them come back time and time again.
Right, right. And I know that's very important to you, customer service, because I have done business with you before.
You have?
So I do know the Smart Giraffe very well.
Man, I need to check my receipts.
and I do know from events that we've been to together.
Yes, sir.
That's one of your biggest things is making sure that we operate within the spirit of excellence.
Spirit of excellence, yes, sir.
And customer service is very important to you, and I definitely understand that.
It's dear. It's like a actor, actress, musician.
Right.
They don't get anywhere without their fans.
Right.
Their fans is what put them on the map, which puts money in their pocket, what puts them at the top of the billboard.
Right.
And it's the same thing about us as business owners. You know, our customers really make or break us.
Right.
If they're not spending the dollars with you, if they don't feel satisfied with the services or items that you provide,
right,
and don't want to come back, then you're no good. That you're no good.
Okay.
So I really feel like using the gifts of being able to relate to people.
Right.
You know, I've been that person where I've had to turn my computer in and wait 2 or 3 weeks, and they treat me like garbage, and they don't break down what really is wrong, and I feel like I'm getting got over, you know what I mean? And use the opportunity to be able to take those losses and turn them into wins for everyone else.
Okay, awesome. So your customers learn about Smart Giraffe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what can they expect when they come to you for computer help? Because computer services, there's so many different aspects
Right.
of computer services.
Right.
What can they expect?
Daily, we're expanding in a lot of ways. We actually just started with our screen repairs of phones and tablets and laptops.
That's a big deal.
It is. It's a growing market because, you know, there are not a lot of sexy OtterBoxes. You know what I mean? The cases that are really used to protect your phone aren't really like visually appealing a lot of times. So people kind of stick with the look of the phone, increasing the chances of it breaking.
Right.
And then you're looking at having to get the screen repaired before you cut your finger.
Right.
And we realized that there are a lot of places that say they do it and they offer these third-party screens,
Right.
and they don't last long. They break very easily. And we stick with quality. Like we was talking about the spirit of excellence.
Right.
We operate with quality in everything that we do. We have a tendency to make sure that we communicate with the customer the quality that they're receiving.
Okay.
So they don't believe that they're either just getting gypped,
Right.
or because of the price, or because they know that they won't have to come back to us
Right.
for a redo, you know what I'm saying? And with that, and then we also have laptops, desktops, tablets for sale as well, because you know, a lot of times we work with customers and their computer's running very slow, and
Right.
the only thing you can do in that situation is upgrade.
Okay.
And I like to have that option available for you as well. You know, so we have an assortment of different laptops, desktops, tablets, all-in-ones, things that we can use to help benefit our customers.
Okay, awesome. So customers looking for computer services, how do they connect with Smart Giraffe?
Well, they can reach us on our website, which is www.smartgiraffecs.com. We're also on Facebook under Smart Giraffe Computer Services. You can give us a call or text us at 757-943-9977. We have an Instagram as well as a Twitter, Smart Giraffe CS. And we respond back quickly. We believe in relating with the customer, and we're very non-formal because we like to be able to engage and not think that you're just talking to somebody that's reading a script, but to know that we actually care about the well-being of your computers.
Okay. So there you have it, Hampton Roads. Your smartphone's broken, screen's broken, need to be replaced, laptop needs to be repaired, desktops operating low, slow, computer virus because you're visiting a site you had no business visiting. Please check out Jay Smith, founder and owner of Smart Giraffe Computer Services. We want to thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Mind Your Business. And this is Bert Bergen saying thank you.
Hi, I'm Quincy Carr, entrepreneur, national comedian, actor, and a network personality for Greater 24. Since 2010, I've presented audiences with my brand of all fun, no filth, clean adult comedy with the Quality Comedy Series. Whether you catch me live on stage, on the big screen, or on TV. Remember, comedy is funny to some, but quality comedy is an experience we can all enjoy. I'm okay. Is that a keeper?
Yep, we're good.
So you want to start a business. Well, what's the first step? Is this a business or is it really a hobby? And if it is a business, how do I make it legal? Can I do something that I love and still call it a business? How will I make money from this? Hi, I'm Tawana Golson with TAG Consulting LLC, and I'm a business coach and a mentor. Those are a few questions that I get asked all the time. I also get asked, well, what's the purpose of a business coach or a mentor? Well, we work with visionaries just like you. You can be in any stage of your business. You could be in the dreaming stage, the planning stage, or even a full operational business. We meet you where you are. You can follow me on Facebook. Hit me up, inbox me, and we'll talk. Let's do business.
A message from one of our proud sponsors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the People Show, the VAdio Show, and we're still on the Post with Military Lifestyle. And speaking of the Post, I'm here with Rodney Drummond. And sir, please, one more time. Tony Vaughn. And I want you to let everybody know, since I didn't get your name right the first time, let everybody know your name and about your organization and what you do.
Like you said, my name is Rodney Drummond, and I am the commander of Post 5 in Norfolk, Virginia. This is my adjutant, Mr. Tony Vaughn, who is the right hand to me. Okay. He handles all the paperwork because there's a lot of things that has to be sent up from the department on the department level, then all the way to Indianapolis on the national level. Post 5 is the oldest African-American post in the state of Virginia. 1919, Teddy Roosevelt came back from the war and they decided something needed to be done for the veterans back here on the homeland. That's when the American Legion was formed. Post 5 was formed in 1919, but in 1919, the American Legion wouldn't let blacks in American Legion. Wow. So we were known as the colored post. So we stayed floating around until 1934 when they decided to let blacks in, and that's when Post 5 was originated.
Got you. Was it originated here in this area?
Right here in Norfolk, Virginia.
Wow, that's awesome. A lot of people, when they hear Post, they don't, because y'all throw very nice parties. But let people know exactly what the Post is all about.
We are a veteran organization composed of veterans from all wars. You have to be a wartime veteran in order to join the American Legion. That's one of the things that allow us to be tax-free.
Gotcha.
Okay? But when it comes to veterans needing help, we reach out. We help as far as veterans with claims. That's like one of the biggest problems right now with all the war in Afghanistan and Iraq is guys coming back who who's not being taken care of in a timely manner, I should say it like that, as far as getting their claims in. We have on hand service officers and things of that nature to come in, and you don't really have to be a member of the American Legion.
Okay.
As long as you are a veteran, we always open our door to help you out.
Awesome. Now, next question I will have for you, because I see you sit and watch, man. You're going to have to talk to me a little bit. A lot of people, this is a military town, but a lot of people don't really understand the issues that they go through as veterans and things of that nature. You know, unless they're married to one, but those people that live here that aren't connected other than maybe with friends, they don't really know the issues they go through. You guys help out with a lot of them. What are some of the issues that a veteran may deal with that people may not know about?
Well, veterans have the same issues as any other red-blooded American have issues as far as not being able to pay bills sometimes, not being able to get the proper health care that they want and stuff like that. So as the commander just stated, we do have claims clinics as well too, when they have those disabilities that they need to get claims for and need someone to help them fill out that paperwork and have it pushed up to the Roanoke office or whatever. We help them with that.
Gotcha.
We also help them with the temporary financial assistance as well too. Now, in regards to that, in order to get the temporary financial assistance, they do have to have a dependent or a child.
Gotcha.
That is under the age of 17.
Okay.
On that, but we can help. We can't guarantee that they're going to get anything, but we can assist.
Gotcha.
And them filling out the paperwork in regards to that.
It's better than not doing anything at all.
Exactly, exactly. The other thing that we have several scholarships as well too that assist the families in trying to get their siblings into school and all of that. One of the programs that we do have is the oratorical contest. The oratorical contests are for high school age children to compete in public speaking.
Nice.
They will speak on the Constitution of the United States. They'll have a prepared speech, and then also they will have a speech that will be given to them that they have 5 minutes to prepare for.
Really?
And come back and speak on that.
Gotcha.
It's upwards of $138,000 in scholarships from that. We at our post will have a post-level contest on December the 12th. Then in the second week of January, there will be a district level competition. Okay. Then we'll have a regional level competition in March. Then our district competition is in April.
Okay, awesome.
State, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine.
It goes all the way on.
What other things do you all do in the community? Like you had offline, you had let me know about some more events and things.
Whenever, like you said, we know you party.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Post 5 is known for a lot more than just partying. We are in the Berkeley section of Norfolk, so we are hands-on with the Beacon Light Civic League. Last year we was a major contributor to the National Night Out thing there where we donated so much to make sure that came off. We do a back-to-school function every year where we gave away, this year I think we gave away over 100 book bags. We gave free haircuts to the kids. Every year we throw an Easter egg hunt at the local center, and every October we throw a safe Halloween party at the post, because it's not like when I was little when we go out and took a treat. So there's a lot of different things that we do. Mr. Vaughn and myself has picked up trying to start a mentoring program at Booker T. Washington High School, because as you know, they lost their accreditation. So we've been trying to work along with Booker T and see if we could do some things to get that all back on the ground. It is moving kind of slow, but but it's moving. We scared, people scared of change. You know, everybody thinks every kid is going to high school. I'm going to college.
Right.
Every kid is not going to college. And what we're trying to show to our kids, our young black men, is that the military is not a bad choice. It's all of what you make of it.
That's true. That's true. I really appreciate everything that y'all have that you do for not only the veterans, but their families and their children, because that's that's a package deal. You know what I mean? So I'm glad y'all were able to get those stigmas broken, and also to help those people get a foot up whenever they have their issues. Because a lot of people feel like, oh, they got benefits, they got this going on, they good. But like you said, like any red-blooded American, they have issues too. And just like anybody else in the community, we need to lend a hand to help them out, and I'm glad you all are there. Let the people know any other events y'all have coming up in the near future, how to contact you all and things like that if they want to get involved.
Again, the oratorical contest. We also have the Boys State, Girls State program that is run in June.
Okay.
And those are for any junior going into the senior year of high school. Boys State is held at Radford University. Girls State is at Longwood University.
Okay.
We also have the Junior Law Cadet program. The Junior Law Cadet program is held up at the Virginia State Police Headquarters.
Nice.
And they will go through the same boot camp and training that the Virginia State Police go through as well too.
Oh, okay.
And we also, in addition to that, we have the American Legion Legacy Scholarship Program. This year, $1.4 million was raised for that. And that scholarship program is designed for children of post 9/11 veterans who had fallen. So there's plenty of money out there for them to, siphon into to go to school as well too. You just need to apply. And the biggest thing is that you need to go to www.americanlegion.org. Those scholarships are posted on that website. If you need to have any additional information, you can call us at our post home at 757-545-9221.
All right, brothers. Well, I personally am a veteran. So if I wanted to be a part of Post 5, how do I become a member? Anybody that wants to be a part?
Not just Post 5, but the American Legion.
Okay.
You have to be a wartime veteran in order to join us.
Okay.
But that's not the only way you can get in. Okay. We have a lot of different things under our umbrella. We have what's called the Sons of the American Legion.
Okay.
Which, if your grandfather or your father served in the military, you can become part of that.
Gotcha.
And we also have our Women's Auxiliary, which, by the way, we couldn't do nothing without them.
Oh, I know how it goes, man.
Yeah.
My wife is my auxiliary, my woman's auxiliary. Yeah, one woman.
Well, my wife is a part of the Women's Auxiliary. So
Awesome.
our Women's Auxiliary, and they have the Junior Auxiliary, which are young ladies from the age of 17 and below, from up to the age of 17, that's to keep the kids involved in something. We also have a fashion, and you probably laugh when you see me, but we have what's called the Legion Riders. So it's just a bunch of Legionnaires who like to get together and ride motorcycles.
Oh man, you look like you'd be cool on your motorcycle, man.
Yeah, sometimes.
Little leather jacket.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. So do the Legion Riders, they also have separate things that they do?
To be right. They have certain things they do, but you have to be a Legionnaire or an auxiliary member or a member of the Sons to be a Legion Rider.
Gotcha.
But it's always ways of getting in. If you didn't, because most of our Sons of American Legion ain't never served in the Boy Scouts. But maybe their grandfather or their father served, and that's how they became a member.
Right, and I'm sure their fathers and grandfathers left an impression to where they are the type of man that would fit in.
One thing about all of the things that we do, it takes a strong membership in order for us to keep accomplishing what we accomplish. And every year we try to do a little bit more.
Gotcha.
When he spoke about the scholarships, we send 5 or 6 kids to the school every year, and we pick up the whole bill. So there's a lot of things that we want to do, but if we can't get the membership up,
we can't
do it.
I got you. So do they go to the website? Do they give you all a call? How would they do it?
Well, once you decide that you want to be a part of the American Legion, you have to make sure you have a current copy of your DD-214.
Okay.
If you have a good copy of your DD-214, take it to your local post, and we'll take it from there.
Sweet. Sounds good, man. I appreciate you guys for coming.
Thank you again.
It's been a blessing and a privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a veteran, know a veteran, or, got some friends around that are in the military, get in touch with the American Legion. And if there's any issues that you need to solve, these guys are handling it, all right? This is a VAdio show, and we do it because we love you. We'll holler at you next episode.
actually saying something.
Rocking the mic is basic inks, think we ink substance.
Shout when it shine, you got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming. Saying something.
Rocking the mic is basic inks, think we ink substance.
Shout when it shine, you got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming. Moving the crowd, but actually saying something.
Rocking the mic is basic inks, think we ink substance.
Shout on the flow, you got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming.
You got another thing coming.